Welcome back to the Kent Can Simpson Race Exhaust British Autograss Series for 2016. It's Ladies Class 4 up next.
There's only 4 in the deck for this one, but Class 4 should be a flyer. BEVANS, Reeves, Jones and Coupland. And this is going to be a very close run fight between these 4 cars. Here we go, the take goes up. That was a bit of a creep for Alice BEVANS, but I think they're going to be all right. BEVANS takes the early advantage. Big problems for Zoe Coupland. I'm not sure her car is actually going to make the flag here, so it's just 3 of them. BEVANS out in front, Reeves in second, Jones in third, and Jones is looking for a way to come past round the outside. Can Gwen Reeves get one over on Alice BEVANS though? Tucking into the inside line. Good opportunity on the inside. I think Reeves has gone wide. Jones is going to be door to door. Do not even think about it. She manages to hold the place. And yes, unfortunately, Zoe Coupland's car has parked up on the run to turn 3 on the top of the tri-oval. So it's all good for BEVANS. Reeves still holding on to second. Jones is there in third. But Lara Jones isn't going to give this up yet. Throwing in the towel is not an option in Autograss. You never know what can happen as they climb up the tri-oval once again. But BEVANS has got this one pretty much intact. Gwen Reeves, though, I think she's got other ideas. She's got a good line off the top of the turn, actually. And if she plows the way down the hill, she can throw it in and gain some good ground. Yes, she has. She's reeled her in. So BEVANS has got to keep the pressure on here and got to keep on this throttle. Up out of the top of the hill. This is going well for Gwen Reeves. She's really starting to reel her in. But Alice BEVANS has just got to stay focused. Don't push too hard. Don't drop the hammer. You can keep this victory if you just hold station out in front. Nothing silly needed. Micra at the front of the field. The pack 3 is going to hold on to this lead, surely. And it's not going to be easy too, though, because Gwen Reeves, you never thought that 2 race cars could make a sport out of it. But these 2 are pushing. Reeves is still trying to push Alice BEVANS into a mistake. I'm still here if you look over your left shoulder. She doesn't even have to do that. She's just got to hold the line as we go into the last lap. Surely BEVANS is going to keep this victory. She's been able on the last lap actually to pull out a decent enough gap, and she's gone a little bit too wide onto the grass there. That was close for BEVANS. She almost threw away a victory. Thank goodness there were no cones around. She would have been docked to 3rd position, but BEVANS is going to get this victory. Nicely done, and she takes the check-in in front of Reeves and Jones. There may only have been 3 in it, but they gave us a good race nonetheless. And for Alice BEVANS, that is her 15th Class 4 victory of the season.
15 out of 20 and her 2nd championship tied up in 2016. Here's Alice.
Oh, it was a really hard race, depending really hardly from Gwen Reeves, and it's just the track out there is so fast now, it catches you out in places, but really good race.
We said earlier, Alice BEVANS always one to beat when she's on track, and Class 4 is no different from Class 5. Alice's 2nd championship of the 2016 season in the bag.
It's time for Class 6 now. Angela Evans, Chloe Hampson, the championship leaders Sarah Haigh and Hannah Johnson. This should be an interesting fight with these 4, especially considering that Haigh is starting on the far outer side of the circuit. So she's going to have to try and cut across these 2. Gung-ho for glory. Wait for it. Here we go. Good start from Haigh. A good start too from Johnson on the far side, but Haigh is going to lead this one. Absolutely magnificent bolt out of the blocks there. 2nd position looking good for Chloe Hampson. 3rd place for Angela Evans at the moment. Angela Evans looking run in there in 3rd position, trying to close up on Chloe Hampson. But at the moment, it doesn't look like she's going to get that done. The Pennine Autograss star in 2nd place at the moment. Nobody is keeping up with our championship leader. 3rd position, Johnson's having a go at Evans, and Evans is going to drift out wide here. Surely that's going to be good enough for Johnson to get through on the inside. I think she's made it. So into 3rd place goes Hannah Johnson. Angela Evans has now got to fight back. She goes very deep into turn 1 again. I wonder if she's got a problem. Car is not really responding as it was on the first lap. But still, it looks okay for Sarah Haigh in front of Chloe Hampson. Hampson is giving her as much pressure as she can give, but at the moment, the Citroen is out in front doing well. So down into the bottom of the hill once again. And is this going to be another lights the flag victory for Sarah Haigh? She's had a very impressive season in Class 6. She's looking to wrap up this title at a canter. Another victory will almost certainly guarantee that. Well, it will guarantee that. What are we saying? Haigh doing a good job and actually stretching out this advantage in front of Chloe Hampson. So Hampson running very well, but just can't keep up. The bucking bronco of the car up and over the curbs, still so planted. She's driving this beautifully out in front. It's an easy run to the victory as she goes into the final tour, this time by down the hill. And even when the car spits out over the divot, she's in command of it. Absolutely brilliant run this from Sarah Haigh. How many times can we say that about her form in the British Autograss Series in 2016? A championship is going the way of the Yorkshire Dales. And for Sarah Haigh, it's a glorious moment out of the final turn. Hampson's being caught for second. That might change in the final turn, but Haigh takes the victory in the checkered flag. Is it enough for Hampson to hang on to second position? I think Johnson's beaten her to it. Yes, she has.
Problems on the last lap for Chloe Hampson then means she drops to third. Hannah Johnson second, but the race winner and 2016 champion Sarah Haigh.
It's just unbelievable, you know, really pleased that I've managed to win it. It's my first full season doing the Bath Series, so it was, you know, it was something that I was really hoping I'd managed to do. And actually this is my last race in this car as well, as I've sold the car, so it means even more to me to finish on a win.
The lady from the Yorkshire Dales, in her first full season of racing, secures the 2016 championship in Ladies Class 6. We move on to the next race. Looks like specials to me.
Spot on, Class 8, 1420cc's these. Jade Russell, Sandra Jones, Coles, Cockrell, Jess, Evans, Tompkinson and Ashmore. Watch for Sandra Jones, already crowned a champion today. Jade Russell on the inside line though, will want to take that off for this class. Here they go. Banzai to the first corner. What a textbook start from Jones. This is what we didn't get to see from her earlier. She ploughs into the first corner, way in front. NICOLA Jess, though, is the championship leader in class and struggling to make her way through the field. So Jones out in front, looking pretty comfortable as they fly down the bottom of the hill. Vicky Coles is quite close by, second position. Third place is still being debated. Cockrell versus Ashmore. Up to fifth position, we've seen Evans, but Evans is trying to go for fourth position. It's got a little bit shaky in the mid-pack. They're going to have to settle this out. Evans is into fourth past Ashmore. So Evans is going to lead the charge for the rostrum. Cockrell is a little bit further up the road in third position as the battle for the lead continues between Jones and Coles, and that's Evans who's lost it. Evans loses it mid-corner. So now Coles is going to move up the inside of Jones. They're going to tangle, are they? They just lock wheels, and that's enough to get Coles through. Coles gets through, so Cockrell in third position, chasing these two down, watching their every move. And up to fourth position comes NICOLA Jess. So Jess is through into fourth place, the championship leader. This is an amazing battle. And Ashmore slips back into seventh position as a result of that move from Jess. So these three up in front, still battling it out. Great race this. Coles leading, Jones second. Third position is Cockrell, and there's NICOLA Jess in fourth position, chasing them down. Up the hill once more. Coles still in front. Jones second. Here comes Cockrell. Cockrell's got to move on the inside, shaping up here. In fact, Jones might just... Oh, Jones is going to lose it! Jones loses it up the hill. I don't believe it. They're all going to have to find a way round. Unbelievable, and that's going to put Coles into an unbeaten run at the front. Cockrell second and NICOLA Jess in third position as they go into the last lap. What a disaster for Sandra Jones. Already a champion and bins it at the final corner on the penultimate lap. And that's going to give a victory to Coles. Brilliant performance from Victoria Coles. She wins it. Cockrell second and NICOLA Jess third. Now I want to see that again from the moment where Sandra Jones lost it, because that was such good avoidance from everybody around her. I think we are going to get a replay of that, because Sandra Jones really in the middle of a very precarious position. Let's have a look at it again. Up the hill, she has a look for Coles, and she's just gone a little bit too far over the apron. It's so easy to lose these cars.
Great race action in Ladies Class 8, won by Vicky Coles with Claire Cockrell in second, and a battling performance after a bad start by NICOLA Jess, back to third place.
It was scary, it was really hard, but the track's amazing. It's really nice. Sandra, she's a really, really good driver, and but I didn't think I was going to beat her. It was really, really hard.
She lost her voice but not the race. NICOLA Jess with a great battling performance after a poor start, back to third place. She is the 2016 champion. Last of the races from Leominster after the break.